Diana got the call on a Wednesday. She was in the middle of eating lunch at her desk, a salad she hadn't really wanted, when her manager asked her to jump on a quick video call. There was someone from HR already on the screen when she clicked the link. She knew before anyone is being eliminated, effective immediately. There were kind words and a severance package and a list of resources. She nodded at the right moments. She said she understood. And then the call ended, and she sat in her kitchen with her half-eaten salad and stared at a wall for a very long time. The weeks that followed were disorienting in a way that's hard to describe unless you've been there. It wasn't just about the money, though that fear was real. It was about identity. For over a decade, when someone asked Diana who she was, she had a ready answer: a title, a company, a role. And without those things, she felt strangely blurry, like she existed but couldn't quite prove it. She applied for jobs, of course, dutifully, methodically. She updated her resume and scheduled informational coffees and did all the things you're supposed to do. But inside, underneath the productivity, there was grief, real grief. And one of the kindest things anyone said to her during that period came from her sister, who told her, "You're allowed to be sad about this. You don't have to spin it into a lesson yet." That permission mattered more than any advice she received. Because here's what resilience actually looks like. And it almost never looks like what we see on social media, with the Phoenix Rising captions and the best thing that ever happened to me retrospectives. Real resilience is slower and messier and far more human. It's the Tuesday when you send 10 applications and hear nothing back, and you watch a comfort show and go to bed early, and you get up the next day anyway. That's it. That's the whole thing. Showing up for yourself when showing up is the last thing you feel like doing. Somewhere around month 3, Diana stopped looking for a job that matched the one she'd lost and started asking a different question. Not, how do I get back to where I was? But, where do I actually want to go? That shift sounds small. It was enormous. She started talking to people in fields she'd been curious about for years, but had never let herself seriously consider. She took a short course online, just to see how it felt. She said yes to a project that paid less than she was used to, because something about it genuinely excited her. And slowly, not quickly, not cleanly, but steadily, she started moving forward rather than backward. 18 months after that Wednesday call, Diana was doing work she would not have predicted and would not trade. She is also the first to say, the path was not fun. There were weeks she questioned everything. There were moments of real fear. She missed the security of the things she had lost, even while she was building something better. But what carried her through wasn't some extraordinary reserve of toughness. It was something simpler. It was the decision, made over and over again in small, ordinary moments, to not give up on the possibility that things could be different, that she could rebuild, that the floor disappearing didn't mean there was nothing left to stand on. It meant she got to decide, maybe for the first time, what to build next. If you're somewhere in that uncertain middle right now, between what was and what's coming, I want you to hear this. The fact that you're still here, still trying, still looking for the next step, that's everything. Keep going.